Tengo instrucciones de dar las clases en inglés. Los trabajos de investigación van a hacerlas ustedes en inglés y en español. Así que les recomiendo que empiecen a estudiar. Aunque deberían ya haber estudiado, dice que hay una resolución que les informaron ya hace bastante tiempo, ¿no? De que a partir de estos semestres ustedes ya deberían tener conocimiento del idioma. Y no es por molestar a nadie. Ustedes saben que el inglés es fundamental como parte del proceso de aprendizaje y conectarse con el mundo, ¿no? No es por otra cosa que se les está pidiendo. Es algo necesario, indispensable para su formación profesional. Así que quizás eso les va a costar un poquito más. Pero si les ponen ganas, todo es posible. A ver, son las 20:38. Vamos a avanzar un poquito, ¿ya? Está lista. Me la voy a guardar. Y vamos a ir viendo cómo van evolucionando, de acuerdo a lo que ustedes me han proporcionado. Well, my name is Jane Carla Lorena Rosa Salinas. I will be your professor during this semester. The subject will be traffic and transportation. And the first unit is importance of transportation. So today we'll have research work, your first research work. We have begin with the general concept of importance of transportation. And we will know that the transportation has played a very important role in the development of civilization, because society has increased the need to unite the different activities it carries out by mobilizing people and goods. And that kind of transportation will be in public or private way. And the transport system should be planned to maintain an economical and efficient use of land. Why? Because this will be contribute also to the environment. That means that you don't have to focus only on the plan. The plan must be focused in the maintenance for a long period of time, but that time will be economical and efficient. We will see some definitions during the general concept, and one of them is transport. What we can understand about transport? That means an action and effect of taking a thing from one place to another. Then we have the transit. That means go or move from one point to another by roads, streets, or public places. This is the definition in the verb. But also, transit means the action of transition, a place through which one passes from one location to another. And one of the main words is traffic. And traffic is the movement of people and the circulation of vehicles on highways and roads. That is principles one of the subjects that will be focused on this, traffic, during the main part of the course. One of the most principal definitions in the general concept of important transportation will be transportation engineering and traffic engineering. What means transportation engineering? An application of technological and scientific principles to the planning. That is the principal words. Planning, functional design, operation, and management of what? Of the various components of any mode of transportation in order to provide the movement of people and goods in a safe, fast, comfortable, convenient, economical, and environmentally compatible manner. That is the one important order of this transportation engineering. The second definition is traffic engineering. And this is the phase of transportation, is a subrame of the transportation engineering that deals with the planning, geometric design, and operation of traffic on streets and highways, their networks, terminals, adjacent lands, and their relationship with other modes of transportation. Okay? We must have learned these two definitions, transportation engineering and traffic engineering. Modes of transport. What kind of modes of transport we know? Most global transportation activities are carried out in 5 major systems. The first of them is roadway, this, railway, you know, airway, another mode of transport, and the waterway. The waterway must be by sea or by river. And the fifth mode of transportation is the continuous flows, such as ducts, rollers, and cables. In ducts, we have oil pipelines and examples with a total of length of almost 9,000 kilometers. Is an example of the Druzhba's oil pipeline located in Russia. And another examples of continuous flows is the cable car that you must know that is located. We have this kind of cable cars in La Paz and also in Cochabamba. And the roller conveyor. Okay. I want to know ¿cómo estamos?
We are fine.
Yes? You got it?
Yes.
Okay. So that is the first step that you have to learn. So now you will have a homework to do and present to me on March 2025. So I will give you the instructions. And you have to present that not only in English, but also in Spanish. I will share the homework with you. Let me see. You can see the questions?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay, thank you. Research project number 1. Question 1. Describe the different modes of mass passenger transport. Describe. Understand the question. Describe the different modes of mass passenger transport. Second, what is the best mode of mass passenger transport? provide data. It's important to give the data of that kind of mass passenger transport. Third, what is the best bicycle transport system and which city was the first in the implementation of a bicycle transport system? Give detail. Number 4, describe the intermodal and multimodal transport mode. How to present that research work? The research work must be presented in a detailed report in Word format and also in PowerPoint. Each student must give an oral presentation of their work, and that oral presentation must be in English and in Spanish. Delivery date, 18 of March 2025. Yes, the next week. Send by email to this email. And you have to send the work in this date. Okay? Question?
Teacher, I'm sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
Will the exams gonna be oral in English or Spanish?
Both.
Okay.
Any question? Else?
Excuse me, engineer,
Yes.
but the investigation have to only in English because in Spanish is too much.
Will be in both English and Spanish.
Okay.
The presentation will be, I don't know. Do you want in both? Or you have to decide. You can do the presentation, the oral presentation. I'm talking about the oral presentation because the writing presentation will be in both. But the oral presentation, you can do it in both English and Spanish or only Spanish, but not only, not only English, but not only Spanish. Okay? You got it?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Somebody has any question? All is right? Not up? Well, you have the research project and present on 18 on March 2025. You have to send all the work to that email that date. Don't late. Our class begin at 8:30. I'm not sure, but that is the end period of sending the homework. Later to that hour will be failed. Okay? And that day will begin the exposition, the presentation, the oral exposition. So all of you must be prepared and all of you will expound. I have almost 65 students in the list. I'm not sure. I will print all the list and I will tell you who can start. But also, if something want to start the presentation, will be welcome. Okay?
Excuse me, engineer, I have a question.
Yes.
The oral presentation and the homework is group or
Individual presentation. That is an individual presentation. Don't share. I will know if you have copy that information with your partner or classmate. Don't do that, because both will be failed in the investigation. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Any question?
I have a question. How are we gonna divide ourselves? I mean, are you gonna make the groups, or we have to choose our partners?
The exam is the homework, the research project is individual. Each of you have to do the research project. It's individual, and the presentation is individual. It's not a group homework. It's individual. Okay? Each of you need to give the oral presentation. I will check if you know the homework that I give you, and I will check not only the way you investigate, but also the way you speak, not only in Spanish, but also in English. Okay? If you know English, you have to translate. There is different way to translate that information on the internet. And also, you can hear how you can pronounce that words. So you have to learn the meanings in Spanish, the meanings in English, how to pronounce that word in the correct way. Okay? Any question? All is clear? No doubt? Ask now, because later will not be question to ask me. Okay? No questions? So this is the end of this class. We finished before. We have to the 10 o'clock, but I think that is enough for today. You have to adapt to the new way of give this class and try to improve and do better in each of these process of learning. I know that it will be a little difficult for you, but you have that there is a rule that you have to follow, and that will be good for you, for every one of you. Okay? Okay. We'll see you on 18 March 2025. If the class will be virtual, will virtual, also presential, okay? That depends of on Monday will be another resolution of the authorities. Any question? That is right up. Okay. See you on Tuesday. Bye. Good night. Good evening. Good night. Good evening today. Good evening. Nos vemos hasta el martes. Gracias.
Good night, teacher.
Good night.